Alright, here's another video on a setup of mine, a kit that was requested, like my EDC gear storage video by one of my subscribers. And it's a kit on my, a video on my medical kit from my EDC bag. And he asked for this big one in particular, this little otter box that's stuffed in gills of medical supplies. But I figured I'd show you the other medical supplies I keep in that bag as well, just kind of to augment and keep me out of this when I don't need to be in there. It keeps the supplies lasting longer. So I have just a little triangular bandage I threw in there since it was an extra. And then this little med kit, Altoid Sin med kit, like the ones I carry in my EDC. And it's just cut management essentially, with a few painkillers, some Advil PM and regular Advil. It's just band-aids, burn ointments, basic boo-boo kit. Is what I like to call them. I heard that off of YouTube. I believe it was the Urban Prepper. That was something I heard him say about one of his small med kits, and I just liked it, so I kept it. I use it now, but and this is the biggest and best med kit I've put together. One of the biggest med kits I've put together. I have a little bit bigger one in my school bag, but that's a little bit more of a trauma kit, so I'm not going to cover that one right now. I'll cover that one later. But just some Advil. Try to keep painkillers on me all the time. A emergency survival blanket. And you might say, well, why do you need that in the med kit? Well, because somebody starts going into shock or something like that, it's nice to have a blanket to put around them. And I do have some first aid training, but not much. So a lot of this stuff I may not know exactly how to use in some of my kits, but I'm always around somebody who knows how to use something better than me. So I can give them the supplies and they can take care of the situation. That's one of my big philosophies, is even if you don't know how to use it, keep it on you. Because if you're there and somebody else is there who knows how to use something but doesn't have it, and you have it, give them that supply and let them take care of the situation. Some gloves just held together with a rubber band. It's not the most sanitary thing, but this kit is self-contained and it stays very clean. A little bit of sanitizer. I got this container for my sister, so it's a little bit girly. A pen. I think I have paper in this one, but I try to keep paper in there. Just a little flat pen. I'm not really sure where the heck this came from, but it works really well for just writing down quick. Gotta remember that, or I need to replace that now. I used it. And this kit's gone through a couple of different iterations and different things. It was at one time broken down between two different containers, and that was just too much to try to remember where stuff was, so I consolidated. I keep some Gas X on me for general, somebody's not gonna, their stomach's upset. Gas X. I got some loose throat lozenges, and I do keep track of the expiration dates on all these medicines. If you look, see, yeah, right here, this one, I took a red Sharpie across the bottom so that I could remember where the expiration date was. Here's some more Gas X in pill form, and I got some eye drops. Everybody in my family besides me wears contacts, so that's a good thing to keep on me. And this little bottle here, I'm saying, what is that clear liquid? Well, it's 70% alcohol, rubbing alcohol. That's what this dropper's for. I got the idea actually off of a E2E or Equipped to Endure video. If you take this syringe, fill it up with the rubbing alcohol, you can spray it in a wound to help wash out whatever's in there. Which, I mean, that's a really great idea. One of the guys I was talking to a while back, I haven't seen him in a while, but he was telling me that I need to keep a squirt bottle with rubbing alcohol or something in there so I can clean out wounds, or flush them out. And that's what that's for. It's a smaller version. It's not going to be the most effective, but it's going to work. And that's the goal. A little CPR mask, card to kind of remember what to do in child CPR and infant CPR. It's a little old, the information. I am recently certified, but it's still a good reminder. And this is a little bit more bigger deal kind of stuff, bigger gashes, that kind of thing. Some gauze pads. Probably should have some medical tape, but it's a give and take. I can only put so much in here, and I can use some of this other stuff to help secure that. And this is ointments, disinfectants, and burn creams, steam relief, bug repellent also, or poison ivy, and it's just some hydrocortisone cream, burn, disinfectants, believe that's a disinfectant as well, but I'm not going to take that down and show you. And along the lines of that other kit I showed you a minute ago, or along the lines of that kit I showed you a minute ago, it's a little bit more of a boo-boo kind of kit, just some Band-Aids. All different sizes and different things. Even that's a Band-Aid, and that's just there so when I'm at work, kid gets a little scrape, coworker pokes himself with something, pull this out, give it to him if I've used all the Band-Aids in there and forgot to refill it. And I do work with children, so they hit their heads. It's gonna happen. It happens all the time. So I keep a cold, instant cold pack in there. That's one of the reasons I really like this, because it's crush protection, which protects this from activating when I don't want it to. And then right here is another triangular bandage. I really, really like having stuff like this on me. It makes me feel safer and like I can actually be of some help when if something happens. And that's, I mean, I carry so much stuff on me now that it's to the point where if somebody needs something, they just say, "Oh, go find Billy. He's got it. He's probably got one. If not, he knows where to get it." I mean, it's funny, but it's true. I make it a point to know where as much stuff is as I can. And at my church, I actually am in charge of, because I showed some initiative and asked if they needed help with it, and they said yes, and they asked me to take care of it for them. Their medical supplies for the children's ministry. Their kits were out of date. They had medicine from 01 that's when it expired, so it needed to be tossed out really badly. But nobody had time to check it. I mean, they're busy trying to keep the kids in one piece on a regular Sunday morning, so they needed some help there, and you know, that's something I'm good at, so I offered to help them because I didn't have anything else to do at those times. So now that's what I do, is I take care of things. I take care of that for them. And just last week, I think, we had a kid hit their head, and everybody's running around. Where's the ice packs? Where's the ice packs? Well, I just walked up to the front, and I pulled out one of the med kits from the front desk, grabbed an ice pack, and took it to them. And you know, they did find one running around on their own, but yeah, they just didn't know where anything was. So, and you see, packing this back can be a bit of a pain. That's why I try not to get into this a whole lot. That'll just keep things together. That's why I have med kits all over the place, so I'm not relying on one kit or another to be prepared for that kind of thing. So that's just a quick little video on my it would probably be more like a level 2 med kit. My big block kit's in my school bag. I'll show that in a later video. I'll just tell you right quick why it's in that bag is because I go to school in a machine shop for, you know, machine technology, lathes, mills, all this kind of stuff. If somebody were to get caught up in one of those machines and they weren't killed, I would need to have more medical supplies for extremely severe bleeding. So that's why I have that in there. So that way if something goes down, and I mean, you'd think the school would have something a little bit better, but they don't. So I took it upon myself because I'm there to take care of me and have almost a complete blowout kit set up for that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Check back soon for another video.